You see her just now when she looks our way. She's got that little notch in the top right ear. Busy grooming. There you can see the ear. So if you just had a better look now, it looks like a shadow actually. Brilliant. What a treat. Now, in fact, it might be that they're both in the area. It's not likely, but it's possible. Abel saw the one earlier and he thought it was Thandi or Siseka. And it certainly is possible that they're both in the same area. But this is definitely, I'm looking at the whisker spots as well as that little sort of triangular notch out of the top right ear. Definitely Tingana, the shy one as we know her. Guys in the West also call her Shadow. Siseka, her sister, both of them the female cubs of Karula's previous litter. Siseka has got different whisker spots, but also Siseka has got a deep notch in her left ear, like a sort of like a cut more than a notch. Brilliant, huh? Not that you can always or ever really contribute certain characteristics only to specific cats. We'll say that that's what they always do, but this is almost unusual in my experience at least, of Tingana being this relaxed, being this posing almost. Not that leopards ever pose, but as I said, Siseka, her sister, tends to be so active, jumping up onto termite mounds and logs and branches and trees and so on. Tingana, this one we're looking at now, is always a bit shyer.
Before did you see if you went down the Donga to the north or just went in and west? Yeah, I was just coming from that.
But I would guess that this is the one Abel saw earlier from the behavior now, is further south. Also all the grooming, that suggests that she's just been moving through lots of brush and grass and needs to make sure that she's got ticks and things off her now. So a bit of grooming and a bit of cleaning time. Amazing, huh, Mark?
Oh, it's beautiful. No one quite finds a leopard like you, Peter.
I think luck plays a role.
No, but also just your excitement. I don't know. I get excited when I see it, but you explode.
Well, I think it's because maybe, to an extent, my first 4.5 years or so of guiding was in Pilansberg, which I still have an extremely soft spot for. It's an amazing reserve. Certainly for many reasons, the topography and the geology and the views and the different habitats, and certainly black rhino, for instance. But there we were lucky. I mean, I would literally go sometimes 6 months without ever seeing a leopard. And then the next time I see a leopard would be maybe up on a mountain slope, you know, where you could see it with the naked eye just, and with the binoculars you could make it out if it's male or female, you know. So, you know, I would sometimes go for a year without, you know, I never saw a leopard like this, ever, in 4.5 years there. I saw leopard a couple of times on foot, but again, you'd be walking in a valley and you see it up on a mountain slope or something. So maybe that plays a big role. That for me, it's just having spent 4.5 years full-time guiding before coming to the sands. I fully appreciate, and not that people don't, but it's sometimes difficult to tell people that what we're looking at now is virtually impossible in most parts of Africa. Even if there are hundreds of leopard running around. Alan and Steve that we spoke to this morning, tracking and camera trapping and working with Ingo Leopard Project, day to day, every day, and they don't see leopard sometimes for months physically, which shows you the dedication that goes into the Ingo Leopard Project and tracking and so on. But the point is just that to look, I mean, this is insane. We're sitting here, what is it, in a straight line, 8 meters. A good long jumper can jump from here to that leopard, and look at that. Yeah, it blows my mind every time.
One finds also in other parts of the world, especially with the behavior of some, not world, but in other parts of Africa, the behavior of guides perpetuates the behavior of the leopard, and the leopards will continually run away from vehicles because